Welcome back, fellas, to another episode of the Steelers for Rebuild. Here, I think we're on episode, 8 or 9? I'm not sure anymore. But yeah, we're already in week 18 against the LA Chargers. And like I said, I am going to rest the starters. Will Howard. No, actually, Will Howard is going to stay in. I can't rest. Well, I'm going to put Gainwell in. Pickens. He's not going to play this week. Actually, Roman Wilson, Scotty Miller. We're going to come out with this formation. Dead Firemuth is not going to play. Darnell's not going to play. I mean, he's going to be tight end 2. Irv Smith's going to be tight end 2 and Darnell tight end 3. For fullback, I'm going to go with whatever. Irv Smith. I don't mind. And I'm going to go with my backup line. I don't have a backup right guard. And I don't have a backup right tackle. D-line is going to stay the same. Cam Hayward is not going to play. So Colston is going to come right here. No, actually, Dean Lowry is going to play here. The tackle, the rookies are going to play. Jack Sawyer is going to play. Patrick Queen. I mean, we don't have a lot. Speaking of which, we got to sign a middle linebacker because Cole Holcomb is hurt. You guys remember? Last episode was a fucking hospital. So, who shall we sign? Derek Barnes, he's 6'1", 245. I like him. I'm actually going to sign 2. Just in case. I'm going to go with Deion Jones. Alright. We got to cut somebody too. We are going to cut. Who shall we cut? This dude. No. I mean, all these dudes get some playtime. Brandon Eccles. Yeah. Cameron Johnston, I'm sorry, buddy, but we don't need 2 punters. Alright. Let's go. Deion Jones and Derek Barnes are going to be the starters. Then right are going to go Nick Herbig and Jack Sawyer. I mean, I think... Yeah, we're good. Joey Port... I mean, the corners are going to play. Here, Juan Thornhill. And Brendan Eccles. Strong safety Jaden Hicks and Ronnie Harrison. We're going to have... we also have 2 kickers. Calvin Austin. Let's put Patterson returning kicks. With James Pierre and Patterson returning punts. Boswell is going to play. Caleb Johnson is going to play. We're going to put Roman Wilson and Scotty Miller in the slot. Jack Sawyer and Herbig here. Herbig here and Jack Sawyer. The tackle, let's go Derek Harmon and Dean Lowry. And then at the end, let's go Will Colston. Sub linebacker. Take Deion Jones. And Ronnie Harrison. And for third, Derek Barnes. All these, okay, we're set. Should I just play the moments? Actually, if I'm gonna play the moments, I'm a bench Will Howard. Doesn't really matter here. The stats we get. It's the weekly strategy real quickly. Try to get anything we can. Hope for no injuries. And let's get an upgrade here on our offensive coordinator. Arthur Smith. Deep accuracy for quarterbacks. Alright, that works. Alright, fellas. We are ready to start. We're going to play the moments because the Chargers and the Steelers, so us, we've already, I forgot the word. We've already guaranteed a spot in the playoffs, so we got nothing to gain here. Will the Chargers play their starters? Yes, they will, man. I'm not trying to risk any injuries, so you did you, Jim Harbaugh. Man, he looks exactly like him. B Herbo. Let's go, fellas. Yeah, thank God. Okay, we start off 7-0. Okay. We gotta make a stop here in 3rd and 5 against Najee Harris. I think, will we play in season against him? Oh, he's wide open. Woo! Oh, great play by Ronnie Harrison. We stopped them. They get 3 points. Red zone alert. Oh shit. We're gonna try to get the run game going. We got a stacked box, so it is gonna work, and we get the first down. Let's go, fellas. Okay, so they're keeping us in maybe to get a touchdown. Okay, y'all want me to get a touchdown? We'll try to get a touchdown. We got Rudolph. Okay, Rudolph took a hit. Alright, it's alright. I mean, week 18 doesn't really matter what happens here, so we're not going to take this too. We got Parham on a deep ball, and yo, guys, if you remember the Ravens game, that exact shit happened, and they gave him the touchdown. I mean, fuck y'all. Perfect curl route by Calvin Austin. Touchdown. I mean, Calvin Austin is having a hell of a season, man. I'm not gonna lie. We got Jack Sawyer, Ben Harmon, Larry, Herbig. Okay, no starters in. We're good. 4th and 1. Is that gonna be? It's a run. Up the middle, and Najee Harris gets it. Fuck. Alright. And they get another field goal. Get the ball here on offense. Mason, show me what you got. We're gonna go 4 verticals. We got Calvin Austin again wide open. Okay. Go celebrate. Calvin Austin ending the season on a high note. They score a touchdown. And 3rd and 4 at the 23-yard line. We got to make a stop. Oh, wait. Why is TJ Watt in? Dude, why did you not react? Okay, they have the ball. We got to make another stop here. We're already in the 3rd quarter, so this is coming out real quick. After the game, we're just going to take a look at all the stats after the season. And should we sim? Yeah, actually, we're going to sim. Like I said last episode, rules for the playoffs, some house rules for the playoffs are, we got to sim the wild card. If we get a 1st round bye, then we don't got to sim a game at all. Oh, that's like our penalty for not getting a 1st round bye. So we're gonna sim the wild card weekend. See if we win. If we win, then the divisional round will be next episode. If we lose, the whole off season will be next episode. Could we get Calvin Austin another touchdown? It's overthrown. That's alright. We got another moment here in the 4th quarter. I mean, we're up by what, 5? Why CJ Watt in against Joe Walt? Okay. Let's show him what he's made of. Come on, bitch. He throws it away. He felt the pressure coming. They get a field goal, but we gotta end the game right here. 2 first downs and the game's over. We're gonna switch the play to the left. Khalil Mack couldn't make. Okay. Khalil Mack couldn't make it to tackle. But we're good. We're good. We're good out here. I mean, I'm still trying to get a win. Donald, dude, I cannot throw incompletions here. We're wide open. How do you drop that? That's why we were a free agent, right? We're looking for Roman Wilson here. Man, I'm sucking right now. We're gonna punt it away. Maybe try to pin him that back. Is that a good punt? To the 14-yard line. Okay, okay. They're gonna give us the drive here to make a stop. Why is TJ Watt in, dude? Do we have any injuries? Please don't tell me that. Troy Fautanu and Jack Sawyer. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And Lad McConkey drops it. Alright, fellas. We gotta get a win, man. I mean, we got 2 injured players. We try to... He throws it away once again. Alright. 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz again. Throws it to Joey Porter, but to no avail. Joey Porter with 2 stops here in this drive. Play of the game here. This could be the game. He throws it to... No way. No way. Lad McConkey. Let him go, actually. Let him go. Let him go. Ah. Wow. Okay. Mr. Rudolph, you gotta put on a drive here. They like to press. They like to press. I mean, to be fair, we're playing with our backups. So, not too bad. Oh, I had a wide open in the seam route. I don't know who it was, but he was wide open. I saw him too late. We're gonna block Caleb Johnson. We're gonna take the wide open option. And 4th and 1. I think we're gonna run it here. Should we? Should we? I don't like it. We're gonna pass it to... What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Are we serious, bro? What the hell was that? Okay, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping because, well, we already got a spot in the playoffs, and we're gonna call the timeouts because we want to win this, man. I know it's already guaranteed, but we want to win. We always want to win. Bro, come on, dude. Okay, it's a 52-yarder from here. I don't think they're going to pass, right? Okay, they do. And we get them. They're out of field goal range. Oh, stupid. Good thing I didn't run commit. Leave it alone, leave it alone. Let it go, let it go, let it go. What a punt. Holy shit. That stayed up in like 10 seconds in the air. Okay, Mason. You get another shot to redeem yourself. Come on, Mason. Show us why you deserve to be the starter. Or show us why you deserve to be the second. Get out of bounds. Okay. We're out of bounds. Calvin Austin. I don't want checkdowns right here. I want it all. We're gonna take the check down. Fuck it. Go upfield. Struck his ass. Alright, Donald Parham. You sold me this last drive, but we're looking. Irv Smith's got like a wide receiver body. Got him wide open. And he sails it. Mason, that is why you are not the starter anymore. Okay, look. Looks like what? Cover 4? Mason, you suck, man. He was wide open. He was wide open. He had like a fucking huge window. Pickens is in the game. You know what this means, right? That's the game. No way, man. If that's a holding penalty, I'm gonna fucking cry. It's gonna be a holding penalty. It's gonna be I already know. Oh my god, bro. You're supposed to be on the bench, Frazier. Oh, he's playing at right tackle? What the fuck is... Oh, because Fautanu was hurt. Ah, fuck me. Underthrown. Fuck you, Mason. Fuck you, Mason. Jesus. He can't make a fucking accurate throw. We're gonna streak. Calvin Austin, maybe look for Skoranek on the dig. Okay, we ain't got no time to throw, and that's overthrown again. Fuck you, Mason. You suck, man. You suck, man. You're gonna get cut after this season. You suck. You're not even good for a backup quarterback. He took an L. Whatever, man. Whatever. Player stats. Mason Rudolph. 3 tuds. Najee Harris. Calvin Austin 100. 2 touchdowns. That's about it for us. Irv Smith had a touchdown. 2 sacks for Nick Herbig, 1 sack for Dean Lowry, and 1 interception for Jaden Hicks once again. Any tackles for loss? TJ Watt with 3 tackles for loss. Okay. I mean, I'll take that. I'm still mad though. Okay. It's alright. We are going to sim to next week and take a look. 2 new injuries. Fuck me, man. Bro. Jack Sawyer 5 weeks, so he's out for the whole playoffs. Troy Fautanu. Nah, bro. We got the bad luck charm later in the season. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna sim to next week. Alright, we're in the playoffs. We go up against the Buffalo Bills.
Playoffs? Don't talk about
Alright, before
playoffs?
we do anything, let's go
me?
back into the franchise tool. See you there. We're back here, fellas. The only thing we can hope for is for the Bills to have injured Josh Allen or anybody. The Ravens put up 56 in their season finisher, whatever you want to call it. The Chiefs win. Who made the playoffs? Okay. This doesn't really matter at all. Let's take a look. What happened? The Ravens have a first round bye. 2 seed is the Chargers going up against the Bengals. 3 seed the Bills going up against us. 4 seed the Texans against the Bengals. I mean, not Texans. Texans against the Raiders. The Raiders making the playoffs with Geno fucking Smith. And we are down to the 8th seed. Panthers get a bye week. I mean, not Cardinals get a bye week. The Panthers make the playoffs as 2 seed. The Commanders make the playoffs. The Vikings make the playoffs. The Bucks also make the playoffs. The Giants and the 49ers. No Lions, no Eagles, no Chiefs. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Let's take a look at our game. Buffalo is a favorite by 5.5 points. the second biggest spread in the whole week after the Chargers and Bengals. Anything could happen here, man. It's playoff football. All right. I got to do a couple of things here. Give me a second. I got to fix the weather for these playoff games. Okay, fellas, here we have the weather this season. I mean, for this playoff week, it's going to be snowing here in Buffalo. Cold weather. Not a lot of wind, though. But all right, let's take a look at the power rankings after the season. Biggest surprise here is the Green Bay Packers, ending up 6-11. The Broncos 7-10. The Eagles 7-10. I mean, they had Jalen Hurts injured for a while, right? Jalen Hurts, he was injured for 5 weeks. Yep. Do the Bills have any injuries? Yeah, they do. They got Taron Johnson, injured. Khalil Shakir, injured. J.K. Dobbins, injured. Taylor Rapp, injured. And that's about it. Let's do this. Just so players get out of the injured reserve list. Alright. Before we do anything, let's take a look at how the season ended. Drake May led the league in passing with 4,400 yards. Kyler Murray led the league with 36 touchdowns. Also led the league in passer rating. Rushing yards, Kenneth Walker with 1,600 and Tyron Tracy with 19 touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb led the league in receptions with 123. And Romeo Doubs, that's a surprise, 1,500 receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb almost got the lead. It was 19 yards off. Cooper Kupp had a hell of a season too. Terry McLaurin. Kyle Pitts led the league. Kyle Pitts and Ray McLeod led the league in receiving TDs. DK Metcalf ended up tied in fourth. Tackles for loss, TJ Watt ended up tied for fourth. Max Crosby broke the sack record with 24 sacks. Right after him, Alex Highsmith with 18.5. Interceptions, Minka led the league. And defensive touchdowns, Mike Sainrisel. Alright, let's take a look at the player stats per position. Will Howard ended up in 30th. Well, he didn't play a lot. He threw for less passes than Jalen Hurts and threw for almost as many touchdowns. But yeah, not the best season for him, but he's still a rookie, so we're going to give him another year. Jalen Warren ended up with 26 yards shy of 1,000 yards. He ended up hurt, so that's not good. How about DK Metcalf? He broke the 1,000-yard mark. But let's take a look at our stat leaders. Will Howard. So we combined for a little bit over 4,200 yards and 31 TDs, 14 interceptions, which is not bad, but could be better. Let's take a look. Where is our rookie? Caleb Johnson ended up with 542 yards and 4 touchdowns. We could barely score rushing touchdowns in the second half of the season. DK Metcalf ended up with 1,000. Calvin Austin ended up also nearing 1,000 with 850, but 10 touchdowns for Calvin Austin. That was huge. George Pickens with 790 yards and only 1 touchdown. That's a rough. Pat Freiermuth, 500 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jalen Warren also had 2 receiving touchdowns. Roman Wilson, 2 receiving touchdowns. And let's take a look at defense. Patrick Queen was the leader in tackles with 127. He played the whole season. Let's take a look at sacks. He had 2 double-digit sackers with Highsmith and Watt. Nick Herbig had 9 almost. Cam Hayward had an off year. Jack Sawyer 2 sacks in his rookie season. That's all right. Not a lot of forced fumbles. Only one touchdown by Dean Lowry. I do not remember that. And Minka had also a touchdown with 7 interceptions. Chris Boswell did not have a great season. Let's take a look at the Pro Bowl team. Geno Smith, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Herbert in the offensive side of the quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, and Kyler Murray. Absolute dogs. Cook, Genty, and Najee. Genty made the Pro Bowl in his first season, like we all expected. You almost got 1,300 yards. Najee went off in his first season as a Charger. Tyreek Hill make the Pro Bowl. Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, and Marvin Mims. Weird list. Mark Andrews and Brock Bowers. Slater and Stanley. Okay, here we have our first Pro Bowler. Isaac Samalo and Quentin Nelson. Another Pro Bowler in the offensive line. Zach Frazier. Quinn Miners. Kevin Seitler. Joe Wald and Roger Rosengard. Okay, left ends, we got Will Anderson and Max Crosby. Of course he's going to make the Pro Bowl. 24.5 sacks. Chris Jones made the Pro Bowl. 5 defensive tackles made the Pro Bowl. Okay. Right defensive ends. TJ Watt and Calvin Noy. No Patrick Queen, but Alex Highsmith, of course, made the Pro Bowl with 18.5 sacks. 17 TFLs. That's about it. Marlon Humphrey. Of course, Minka made the Pro Bowl. Here we have Chidobe Awuzie. 2 cornerbacks for the Ravens made the Pro Bowl. They combined for 11 interceptions. That's crazy. And for the Pro Bowl kicker, we have Justin Tucker as a Buffalo Bill. And Jordan Stout. Let's take a look at the NFC. Before we do that, let's take a look at all our, left guard, center, right outside, left outside linebacker, and Minka Fitzpatrick, our free safety. Any surprises here? Look at all the Pro Bowlers the Ravens have. 11 players. Anybody else with more? Nope. The Ravens, half the team was the Ravens. Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, George Kittle, Trey McBride. Anything interesting? Penei Sewell? Any rookies? Did I miss any rookies? No rookies here, no rookies here. George Kittle, McBride, Wirfs, Daniel Lewis. No rookies yet. Massey Smith, he had a good season for the Cowboys. Jared Verse, 16.5 sacks. He's a dog. Both middle linebackers for the Vikings made the Pro Bowl. Vaughn Gilmore, Isaiah Rodgers, I remember him. He picked me off. No rookies made the Pro Bowl for the NFC. Only Ashton Genty, I think, for the AFC. Damn. All right. Anything else we got to see here? Coach's hot seat. How did it end? Kevin Stefanski and Brian Callahan. I mean, dude went 8-9. I don't think he should be fired. But hey, it's up to the Titans, right? Okay, anything else? Let's take a look at the draft order. The Dolphins end up with the first overall pick. I got a Dolphin friend, and he will be excited for him. He will be excited, my bad. The Bears end up with the second overall pick. The Patriots end up with the third. Saints, Colts, Packers, Browns get 2 almost in the top 10. The Eagles and the Broncos get 2 almost in the top 10. The Cowboys, Lions, Jets, and we supposedly have the 26th overall pick. The Rams also have 2 picks. The Chiefs were so close to making the playoffs, but they could not make the push after all. Take a look at the draft class. Anything? Nope. Anything I gotta do? Okay, that's about it, I guess. I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. Let's take a look At Madden. Let's go back. See you there. Okay, guys, we're back here in Madden. Before we do anything, we gotta fix our depth chart. Put the starters back in. Caleb Johnson. I'm gonna put okay, we're gonna leave him there. Scotty Miller, Ben Skoranek. Alright. Okay, I forgot we're missing a tackle because Fautano got hurt. That's not good. We cannot play with a 64 overall left tackle. Keanu Benton is fine here. Dean Lowry. Wait, where's Cam Hayward? Is he injured again? What? He's ill, Matt. Are you really not gonna play the first fucking game? Are you really not gonna fucking play? Cole Holcomb with a concussion. Fautano with a pulled dick. Sawyer with a hamstring tear. Man. Okay, it's not looking good for us, fellas. It's not looking good for us at all, man. Okay, we're gonna go Dean Lowry, then we're gonna put Golston right here. And then for D tackles, we gotta go the rookies. Left outside, we're gonna go Herbig. Oh well, we gotta go Herbig. Peyton Wilson. Can any of these dudes play outside? Okay, Derek Barnes can play. Derek Barnes can play outside linebacker too. And let's put Nick Herbig here. And here we go. Derek Barnes can play outside linebacker. Okay, here we are good. Here we are good. Here we are good. Boswell, Waitman, Patterson. We're gonna let's leave Patterson returning kicks, just for shits and gigs. If we see what we can do. Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson here again. Roman Wilson. No, where is Calvin Austin? You are my designated slot receiver. Don't forget. Alright, rush left end. We're gonna do this. Highsmith. And then we're gonna go Herbig here. Derek Barnes at 3, because I mean we ain't got no choice. Okay guys, we're really banged up. Banged up. Actually, Derek Harmon's gonna be my second rush D tackle because he's a dog. Deion Jones, and right here, this is good. All right, fellas, we are ready. Oh wait, we're not ready. We gotta sign a left tackle or right tackle to cover for Troy Fautanu. Anybody good? Either Humphreys might do the job, or Trevor Penning. We gotta sign what? A right tackle? I think Trevor Penning's the man for the job. Alright, he's not bad. Or Evan Neal. Should we go Evan Neal? Let's go Evan Neal, actually. Let's compare. We gotta compare. I mean, 2 tackles is not bad. Considering we got one that's 64 overall. Let's take a look at Penning. Okay, side by side. Evan Neal is stronger and more aware. Better pass block. Better all around in passing. Yeah, Evan Neal's gonna be the starter. Come on, Evan. Don't let me down, dude. Okay. Let's take a look at the storylines. Shit, guys, I'm nervous. Yeah, we did meet our goal. We threw for 4,000. Yeah, XP does not matter today. Yeah, we got 10 wins. Yeah, of course. They always underestimated us Steelers, man. We always are 10 win team. Of course, Mike Tomlin cannot end the winning record first round playoff exit. Dude, you tore your labrum. Or, no, you tore your ACL. Okay. Oh, fuck you, Metcalf. Actually, fuck you, dude. This doesn't really matter since we are simming against the Bills. Last time we played against the Bills, we lost. Okay, Kenneth Gainwell with his knee sprain. Scotty Miller with a hip pointer. Dude, what's going on with the injuries? Brendan Eccles with a dislocated shoulder. Okay, okay. You know what? We're just gonna go through with it, man. Please. And we lost 51-21 and a new injury. Who was it? Spencer Anderson? Yep. We got fucking blown out the water, man. Oh my god. If this is how the season goes in real life, I'm probably gonna fucking crash out. Alright, see you in the tool to see what happened. Here we are in the wildcard weekend recap. The Chargers beat the Bengals and move on to the next round. The Bills slapped the shit out of us. 3 touchdowns, no picks. Will Howard threw for 3 interceptions. Calvin Austin had a good game, but not good enough. Let's take a look at the defense. Highsmith had 2 sacks. Yeah, they had a defensive touchdown by Joey Bosa. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. How did they score 51? So that's 9 from field goals. 6 touchdowns. Yeah. Okay. So that's 35. 42. Yeah, that's 51 points. Guys, we got fucked. But it's alright. We never should have made it this far. The Panthers lose in the first round. Bryce Young. And they do not have my boy, the rookie, Ted McMillan. He must have been hurt. Bryce Young threw for 2 interceptions in his playoff debut, but the Giants take a win versus the Commanders with Russ leading the charge. Tyron Tracy ran for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Vikings beat the Bucks and the Raiders beat the Texans. Geno Smith reviving his career once again, and Ashton Genty is on to the divisional round of the playoffs. Alright, let's go back and sim another week. See you there. Here we have the divisional round recap. The Bills beat the Chargers. The Ravens beat the Raiders. And it's now the Bills against the Ravens in the conference championship. Lamar or Josh Allen is going to the Super Bowl. The Cardinals and the Giants face off in the NFC championship. Nobody expected that. Take a look at this. Genty had a hell of a game with over 100. Geno threw for 4 touchdowns, but that was not enough. That was not enough because Kyle Hamilton had a defensive touchdown. Man, the Raiders should have won this, man. I'm not gonna lie. Stat-wise, the Raiders should have won. Josh Allen threw for 4 touchdowns. Justin Herbert just couldn't do enough. All right. And this is how it's looking like. Anything I should do? I'm not sure. I haven't used this tool. All right. Anything I should do? I'll do this. Alright then, I'll sim another week and I see you back here. And here we have the results. The Ravens against the Cardinals in the Super Bowl. The Bills could not get it done against Lamar Jackson that threw 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Josh Allen did shit this week. Mark Andrews with 2 touchdowns. No interceptions for neither teams. 2 sacks for Calvin Noy. Wow. And the Cardinals beat the Giants in the conference championship. Russ did not do enough. And the Cardinals are going to the Super Bowl. For the first time since 2010, no, 2008, against my Pittsburgh Steelers where they lost. Damn, fellas. Let's take a look at league leaders. Can we look at stats in the playoffs? No, we cannot. They're combined stats. Yeah, they're combined stats, so we cannot see that. All right. I'll go into Madden, see if anything happens. See you there. We're back here in the Pro Bowl. Nothing interesting. Let's sim to the Super Bowl. And here we have the Super Bowl. Oh, wait. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. I've already sneaked in a couple of spoilers on the right, but let's go into the tool. I think they have better shown there. Here we are back in the tool. Let's take a look at the award winners. Coach of the Year goes to Jonathan Gannon. Ended up the season with 14-3. Kyler Murray wins MVP. Tyrone Tracy wins Offensive Player of the Year. Max Crosby wins Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year in the AFC. Wait, is that in the AFC or the whole? Oh, it's the whole. Award goes to Alec Ayomanor. Wow, Cam Ward got robbed. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Malachi Starks. QB of the Year, of course, Kyler Murray. RB of the Year, of course, Tyrone Tracy. Wide Receiver of the Year goes to Cooper Kupp with 12 touchdowns, 1,400 yards, 90 receptions. Trey Smith wins Offensive Line of the Year. Offensive line. D-line goes to Max Crosby. Linebacker goes to Jared Verse. That's insane. That's insane. Well, he had four forced fumbles. And DB of the Year goes to Minkah Fitzpatrick. With a kicker, goes to Brandon Aubrey. Anything else worth noting here? Let's do this. Remove injuries. Okay. We are ready. Take a look at the Super Bowl. Be right back. And the Baltimore Ravens are your new Super Bowl champions. They beat the shit out of the Cardinals, 45-13. Cardinals are not lucky. 2 Super Bowl losses in the last couple of years. Lamar Jackson had a hell of a game. He was the Super Bowl MVP. Malachi Starks with an interception. Lamar had 2 touchdowns. Henry had a touchdown. Lamar had another touchdown on the ground. There were 4 touchdowns on the ground, 2 in the air. Hopkins had a touchdown. Bateman had a touchdown. But only 100 yards passing. And they beat the shit out of these dudes. I mean, they ran for like 200 though. Kyler Murray took 6 sacks. And fumbled 3 times. Okay, that's the problem. Nnamdi Madubuike recovered 2. Calvin Orr recovered 2 fumbles. Damn, that's rough. I feel for the Cardinals. But we have a winner. Anything I should look at? League history. Here we have it. Oh shit. Here we have. Oh wait, no, the Super Bowl MVP was Nnamdi Madubuike, not Lamar Jackson. Nnamdi Madubuike steals the MVP from Lamar Jackson. Oh my goodness, what is the media gonna say about this? What is the media gonna say about this? All right, a division rival wins the Super Bowl, and well, no retirements have been announced. Upcoming free agents, the Micah Parsons, Rashawn Slater, Aiden Hutchinson, anything else? Okay, we got to do a lot of shit before we move on. But here we have the cap space, and we are at number 12 with almost $100 million. Let's take a look at the draft order. We end up with pick number 21. Once again, man. Once again. We end up with pick 21. All right. Anything that surprises me, the Rams end up with pick 15 and 16. The Browns end up with pick 6 and 11. Who also has 2 picks? Browns and the Broncos have 2 picks. Why did the Broncos have 2 picks? They have Houston's first rounder. Why though? Didn't the Rams? The Falcons have this pick. Why did the Broncos have the Texans pick? I don't remember this trade. Was there a trade? Was there a trade? Did I not? Do not remember? Anything going on? I'm not sure if I can take a look at that. I don't think there was a trade, man. Let's take a look in Madden. Be right back. Okay, we're back in Madden. Let's take a look at our storylines before we do. Coach, want to touch base with you about off-season workouts. What do you got? Oh, what do you want to talk to? Let's talk to Will Howard. Okay. Coach, they told me you wanted to talk to me. Yes, I did, man. I gotta talk to you. What do you want to focus in during the offseason? Accuracy, all over the field, throwing to run, and play action. That's a lot of things. That sounds good, actually. Okay. Okay, Will. I like your work ethic. Stumbling all over here. Let's take a look at the trades if something went down. The Ravens. Wait. Traded. No trades. So no. Let me take a look in real life. Give me a second, guys. Okay, guys. I did not see any trades, so I might override the trade and give the Texans back their pick because I don't know what the fuck happened there. But here we have a lot of movement. The Colts fired Shane Steichen. The Dolphins fired Mike McDaniel. Saints fire their OC. Chiefs fire Matt Nagy. And the Broncos fire their offensive coordinator. Anything else? Dolphins signed Todd Monken as their head coach. Matt Nagy signs with the Saints. Bobby Slowick signs with the Dolphins as OC. Zach Orr lands with the Colts as the head coach. Joe Lombardi signs with the Chiefs as OC. And the Ravens sign Antonio Pierce as their defensive coordinator. That sounds fucking nasty. Oh shit. Alright. Before we do anything else, I'm gonna override the trade for the Texans pick. Oh, before I do that, let's see if they traded something. Derek Stingley, Will Anderson, Tank Tail, CJ Gardner Johnson. I mean, I don't see anything here. I think they should have their pick, no? I think they should have their pick. Why do they have Houston pick? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, okay. Let's go to the press conference. Alright. What do we got here? Hey everybody. Next few months, we do not care. We do not care. What is your plan for the upcoming offseason? That's none of your business. We're going to do what's best for the team. We got to make sure we win the draft, man. We gotta make the most out of what we got with our picks. What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you think it means, stupid reporter? Huh. Draft difference maker in the first 3 rounds? Yeah, we're not drafting a fucking 80 overall. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you, media. Alright, anything to see here? Namdi Matabike. Yeah, the MVP. The Ravens finally win their Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson. Will Howard is ready to put the work in this summer. Yes, he is. Yes, he fucking is. But yeah, guys, be right back. See you in the franchise tool. Here we are, fellas. Let's take a look at... Let's do the trade first. Trade center. Because who traded their picks in the draft this year? I mean, the Broncos traded... No, not the Broncos. The Browns traded. And the Rams traded, right? Also, who else traded? I remember there was another team before the Rams. Who was it? Let's take a look. Draft order. No, draft class. Or last year. No, not this. Draft history. Wait, it was the Texans, right? Before the Giants traded... What the Giants trade with? Who did the Giants trade with, actually? Let me take a look at that before we do anything. Okay, guys, we are ready. The Texans have their picks. They have the Commanders pick for Laramie Tunsil. They also have the Giants pick for Jackson Dart. And I think that's about it. I did a couple of trades just to get things right. I searched up on the internet what should happen. And I think we are set. And everything in the first round I think is correct. If not, then whatever. This is a different franchise. Whatever. Alright. I'm gonna do all of these things for Stats Matter tool. We're gonna do this. Make sure, okay. Let's take a look at player performance. Kyler Murray went up by 7 overalls. Matthew Stafford went up by 9 overalls. Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield. Bam. Kirk Cochains went up by 10 overalls. Cam Ward up to an 80. Anthony Richardson. Russ. Will Howard improved to a 72 overall. That's huge. Jordan Love regressed because of his, well, bad performance. Jared Goff also regressed. Joe Burrow regressed. Justin Fields, Bryce Young. Pat Mahomes is now a 92 overall after this season. Josh Allen regressed. Not a great season for him. 20 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Trevor Lawrence is now ass. Derek Carr. Tyron Tracy, though, went up to a 90 overall. Kenneth Walker improved. Najee Harris is an 86. Saquon Barkley is a 91. He should be a 99. What the hell? James Cook is an 89. Josh Jacobs is an 87. Jalen Warren regressed, though. CeeDee Lamb improves. Romeo Dubs. All these dudes improved. Ray McLeod is an 81. Malik Neighbors is a 90. Jawan Jenkins. Let's take a look at our own team. Shit, I don't like a lot of regressions. Yo, Pickens regressed. Dude, he was hurt for the most of the season, man. Muth regressed. Fautanu improved. McCormick improved. TJ Watt improved, but he's now down to a 91 overall after age regression. Patrick Queen regressed. Beanie improved. Darius Slay. Minka improved. Chris Boswell regressed. I have mixed feelings about this. I'm not in agreement with George Pickens. I mean, Pat Freiermuth didn't have the best season, but he's still a dog. But it's alright. It happens, right? Take a look at the progression report. Can we see it? No, I don't think we can. Fuck. Yeah, this is the beginning of the season stat report. Alright, let's do this. Match playbooks. Assign abilities for everybody who doesn't have an ability yet. Hash and Genti, neighbors, all these dudes. Remove all injuries for next season. Motivations generator. Whatever. This just makes the game better, you know? Analyzes team rosters. Okay. I mean, I'll leave the other teams ready. TJ Watt pending their structure. I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this. The cap space tool just makes moves for every team accordingly. Export season data. I'll export it so we can see this season in the future. And that's about it. Should we keep going, guys? I'm kind of excited. Okay, let's go into Madden, see what happens. Okay, we're back here. We got anything interesting? What happened though? Did we already do this? I think we already did this. Huh? That's weird. Okay, we'll do it again then. Yeah. Yeah, just keep working, man. Keep working, dog. I'm gonna skip this because this is the morale loss for Metcalf. But yeah, let's take a look at our lineup after this season. DK Metcalf is no longer an X Factor. Why did he regress like that? He was an X. No, he was a superstar. Why did he regress? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Alright, man. That's just shit that happens. Pickens is still a dog, so we're still gonna try to develop him next season. He's still young and all. Byron Jones out here. Fautanu's up to an 82 overall at left tackle. We moved him to left tackle? Okay. Caleb Johnson. He's disappointing me. Will Howard though, let's take a look at his stats. 90 throw power. He's improving, man. I mean, 73 overall. I don't think we're going to be able to find a much better quarterback in the draft this year, so I don't think we're going to draft QB. Beanie Bishop went up to a superstar. Holy shit, he had a season. Also, we have superstar Alex Highsmith, superstar Minka, and, well, a dog and Beanie Bishop. I'll probably do recuperation so he doesn't get tired. Other than that, Cam Hayward. Herbig is now a star. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I think Peyton Wilson was not a star. Oh, he was? Okay. I don't think he was, but whatever. I think Calvin Austin should have gotten an upgrade because, I mean, he had a hell of a season. I'm gonna put Joey Porter here. Beanie Bishop's still the slots. Derek Harmon is now a star. I think. Was he? No, I think he was a normal dev. A lot of dudes got upgraded. Anything else to see here? Nothing else. Alright, let's upgrade Arthur Smith. Next upgrade is going to be throw power for my boy. Okay. Well, before we move on, let's check out our re-signed players. Deshaun Elliott wants to be here. We're going to give him a 2-year. 1 year deal? 2 or 1 year deal? I'm gonna give him a 1 year deal. Yeah, we're gonna give him $6 million. I mean, yeah, come on. Warren is leaving. I mean, he wants $2 million. He's a 27-year-old running back. 77 overall. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass up on you. Darius Slay, I think he can still play. We're gonna give him a $10 million deal. He's not interested. What? Tag is 22 million. Yeah. No. Evan Neal. All these dudes, I mean, except option. Nah. What is it? $14 million? 50-year option? We're not gonna give him the 50-year option, man. He sucks. Anybody else here? All these dudes can leave, man. I mean, most of the dudes I signed in free agency. Thornhill regressed a lot. Penning. Evan Neal. How about Evan Neal? I mean, we're gonna be able to sign him in free agency, maybe. Gainwell. We're gonna sign Corliss Waitman. Waitman? Alright. What? Okay, we're gonna fucking sign you in free agency either way. Fuck you. Silmalu. I mean, he's still pretty good, so we're gonna give him $10 million. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe 12. Let's go. $12 million this year. And yeah, that's about it. We're gonna move on to next week. I don't know if I gotta do something in the tool. Let me check. Be right back. Okay, well, we got a lot of things to do, but we're gonna leave it for next episode. We can do the trade lottery, which randomly assigns teams so they can trade. We got Jonathan Taylor, Zach Tom, Aiden Reed, Zach Allen. A lot of good players. Devon Achan. Yeah, a lot of good players. But we're going to do that until next episode. Because it's already been an hour. And, well, next episode is going to be long. We got to do the whole free agency, the whole draft. And that's about it. Yeah, but the draft is pretty long, so. Yeah, we have... The Raiders have $216 million. Wait, we got a couple of players retiring. Aaron Rodgers. Well, I don't know why he has a Steelers background, but he is retiring. Trent Williams is retiring. Take a look, retired players. Aaron Rodgers, Trent Williams, Bobby Wagner, Cameron Jordan, Lane Johnson is retiring. I mean, we can unretire players just in case, like, doesn't make any sense. Julio Jones, Harrison Smith, Russ is retiring after making it to the conference championship. Levante David is retiring at age 36. I mean, Russ is already 37, so makes sense. Calais Campbell, Bakhtiari, Stephon Gilmore. A lot of good players are retiring. Jadeveon Clowney is also retiring. I mean, I don't think Calvin Noy should retire, man. He had a hell of a season last year. I think he still got some in the tank. It's just overall. 84, yeah, unretire. Cordero Patterson is retiring. Melvin Gordon, haven't heard that name in a while. The dog Joe Flacco retires at age 41. Kareem Hunt, Mostert, Winston. Gus Edwards retires at age 31. Man, should we unretire somebody else? I'll leave it to you guys. Let me know if somebody else makes sense. Julio, legendary career. But yeah, we're still going to be able to unretire players. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It sucked that we didn't win in the playoffs, but we didn't have a big chance. But yeah, for next episode, like I said, we're going to do free agency, resigning players. We got pick number 21 again. Sucks to be a Steeler fan, I know. We might make a couple of trades, maybe move up in the draft with the Rams. Jets, maybe. I don't know. We still got to scout. So, peace out, fellas. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.